Our instructional vision includes what we call the 6 understandings now, 4 of which have been in the system for several years and 2 of which are new around effective team practice and these warm, demanding, or caring relationships with students. With the focus on very high expectations, that's the demanding part, but also the warmth of getting to know students at an individual level, thinking about cultural proficiency in classrooms that is part of the warmth of a classroom as well.
We've learned in our studies that when teachers develop strong relationships with students, it supports students in their learning. So if we ever want to close that achievement gap, it's predicated upon building that relationship with students.
It doesn't matter where these folks come from or their background, it's really who cares about you. And our students need to feel like our teachers and our staff and our schools care about them for them to make that connection to students, and that's closing the gap right there.
Relationships, relationships, relationships. Real estate is location, 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 and education is relationships, relationships, relationships. We have instituted a number of things in the last 3 years about how to develop relationships through safe and civil, through restorative justice practices and strategies, even through mathematical practices. All those offer ways to develop relationships with kids.
I think LBUSD it challenges you in a good way. The way that they teach and the way that they're enthusiastic about teaching and their kindness, that's what makes going to LBUSD and going to each class something that I look forward to.
I'd say like all the teachers, because at times they could be pushy, but at the end they want you to succeed in life.
I just feel so welcomed with all the people, and then the teachers are also always welcoming and always there for you to talk to, even questions or just about your life, your at-home life, your at-school life. So it kind of just brings up your energy, so you understand more.
I think just the whole environment, how involved they are with our life. They seem like they really care, and they have so many opportunities and ways for you to enhance your learning and to get ready for college.
In my dealing with young people, I would want to establish a relationship with them. Because I had individuals, I got to know them as individuals, I treated them as individuals. Sometimes people will love you, sometimes they won't, but it's about establishing a relationship.
They appreciate teachers who have high expectations for them. And again, going back to the relationships, they appreciate teachers who have created that caring relationship. They appreciated teachers who made them feel that they were an integral part of the classroom environment, classroom experience.
Sometimes I think it takes them finding that right person or making that connection at school. And it's always that we always talk about in Long Beach about that relationship piece and making that connection and making sure you don't have any invisible kids in your classroom or asking what's going on and seeing what's happening outside the class. Because it's a simple thing of just checking on kids, because it makes a difference with a kid if you're speaking to them. It makes a difference with a kid when you say, oh, you wasn't here yesterday, what happened? And it's just the simple things that I think that we as a district that we're doing that makes a difference.
My belief is that we're striving to have every classroom a place that is representative of the LBUSD understandings. And if we got to that point, we would see high levels of achievement through high quality instruction, through these really caring but high expectation relationships with students. We would see teachers and administrators working together in effective practice, and the acceleration of students that are struggling in this aspect of instruction is an important part of the understanding. So it's not just intervening, but also accelerating students who typically struggle so that they come up to where we expect all of our students to be.